1985 – The first ChowKing store opened in Rotary Arcade, Makati. ChowKing, a beloved culinary institution in the Philippines, was founded by the visionary Robert F. Kwan, with a passion for bringing together the rich flavors of Chinese and Filipino cuisine. Robert Kwan embarked on a culinary journey that would forever change the Filipino dining landscape. 1989 marking our first franchise and provincial outlet in Macauyan, Bulacan. ChowKing's first franchise and provincial outlet in Macauyan, Bulacan, marked a significant milestone in the brand's expansion and a testament to its enduring appeal. The opening of this branch as the first franchise in ChowKing's history represented a leap of faith by a local entrepreneur. 1992 expansion continues with our first store in Visayas and Mindanao. These store openings outside of Luzon, Bacolod Mall in Visayas and Limkikayang Cagayan de Oro in Mindanao marked a significant moment in the brand's journey towards becoming a nationwide culinary icon. 1996 celebrating our 100th store in San Joaquin, Pasig. This marked an extraordinary achievement for ChowKing. A few short years since its first store in 1985, this rapid growth showcased not only the brand's incredible success but also its deep-rooted connection with the Filipino palate. 1997 going global with our first store in San Diego, California. ChowKing's first store in San Diego, California, holds a special place in the heart of the brand's expansion journey, as it marked a significant milestone, the first global store outside of the Philippines. 1998 setting foot in the Middle East with our first Dubai store. Our first store in Dubai milestone not only introduced the rich flavors of Chinese Filipino cuisine to the Middle East, but it also reflected ChowKing's commitment to sharing its unique culinary heritage with global audiences. 2000 industry-changing move. ChowKing is fully acquired by JFC. This acquisition marked a pivotal moment not only for ChowKing but also for the Philippine fast food industry as a whole, solidifying JFC's position as a powerhouse in the Philippine food industry. As it brought together two iconic brands under one umbrella. For ChowKing, it meant joining forces with a dynamic and visionary company that had already made its mark globally through Jollibee's worldwide success. 2000 for timeless classics pork chow fan and beef chow fan are launched. ChowKing made a culinary splash that would leave a lasting mark on its menu and the Filipino people. That year, ChowKing introduced two delectable creations that have since become its iconic and timeless bestsellers, the pork chow fan and the beef chow fan. 2013 launched first drive-through store in Urdaneta, MacArthur Highway. As the evolving needs of the customers grow, ChowKing made a dynamic shift in the way customers could experience and enjoy ChowKing's delicious Chinese Filipino cuisine with its first drive-through store. 2017 Kimchi becomes ChowKing's endorser. Beloved brand meets a beloved celebrity. Kim's association with ChowKing has not only been marked by her charm and talent but also by her genuine connection with the brand's values. Beginnings 1985 to 1999. Hailing from a Chinese Filipino family, Robert Kwan graduated with an MBA degree in 1975. He became the CEO of Lingnam, a Chinese restaurant in Binondo, Manila, partially owned by his family, and successfully expanded it into a small restaurant chain. Lingnam, however, was plagued by family conflict. Kwan learned that the shareholders were planning to remove him from his position. Taking the advice of his friend Henry Tsai, Kwan resigned in October 1984. Kwan had plans to start his own Chinese restaurant. Another piece of advice from Tsai: he wanted to adopt the fast food format, providing an alternative to the leading Western-style fast food chains such as Jollibee and McDonald's. ChowKing Food Corporation was incorporated on February 19, 1985. The principal investors were Kwan, Jollibee founder Tony Tan Kakshung and Wilson Chu. After 2 years, Kwan and Kakshung bought Chu's shares, so they each owned 50% of the company. The first ChowKing opened on March 18, 1985, on the ground floor of Rotary Arcade, now the site of SM Makati in Makati Commercial Center, Makati. In 1989, ChowKing started a franchise system which enabled them to enter new markets with limited resources. Its first franchise opened in the provincial town of Meycauayan, Bulacan. That year, ChowKing had expanded to 10 locations. It required Philippine peso 5 to 7 million to start a new ChowKing franchise. ChowKing's 1992 expansion program led to the opening of the first two stores outside Luzon, at Limkikay Center in Cagayan de Oro, Mindanao, and at Ira Mall in Bacolod, Visayas. A U.S. government report believed that ChowKing was likely to succeed because Filipinos enjoyed Chinese cuisine and had a newly found concern for the clean, well-lit, and quick service they provide. At the end of 1992, there were 21 ChowKing locations. In 1996, ChowKing opened its 100th location. In his book on fast food globalization in the Provincial Philippines 2017, Ty Mateoski found that ChowKing's largest competitors are not other fast food chains but local, family-owned Chinese restaurants. Its biggest competitors in 1994 included Lingnam. When ChowKing expanded to San Fernando, Pampanga, in 1997, many restaurants had to adjust their menus. For example, they now add sugar to their sayapao to resemble ChowKing's. In late 1999, Kwan agreed to sell his 50% controlling share of ChowKing Food Corporation to Kakshaon, chairman of Jollibee Foods Corporation, for Philippine peso 600 million, equivalent to Philippine peso 1,397,862, 774 in 2021. In November, ChowKing had 162 branches, including 4 in the United States and 3 in Dubai. The Wall Street Journal called it the Philippines' most successful Chinese food chain. In a televised interview, Kwan said that he sold ChowKing to Jollibee because the offer was good and it was time to let go. In the 1990s, ChowKing held the naming rights to ChowKing Fast Food Kings, a Philippine basketball league PBL team. The team gave Leo Austria his big break as a coach in 1998 and included notable players such as Roger Yap and Chris Calaguio. After Jollibee acquired ChowKing, the team was sold to Shark Energy Drink. Ahead of the 2001 PBL season, Jollibee's acquisition of ChowKing Food Corporation from its holding company, Antares Holdings, Inc., was completed in March 2000. Rufino Aldela Rosa, Jollibee's vice president, stated that the merger would cut down ChowKing's supply, marketing, and administrative expenses and maximize storage space, especially if new ChowKing branches were built beside Jollibee's. Analysts predicted Jollibee, which was experiencing weak third-quarter results and stock performance, would also benefit financially. Jollibee's chief financial officer of 12 years, De La Rosa, was the one who successfully negotiated the stock swap with Kwan. Kakshaon offered De La Rosa the role of ChowKing's new CEO and president. Having run two businesses of his own, he accepted the offer. In 2000, ChowKing's revenue rose to Philippine peso 2.4 billion from 1999's Philippine peso 2.08 billion. To simplify its corporate structure, Jollibee merged ChowKing with fellow subsidiaries, Greenwich Pizza and Baker Fresh Foods Philippines, in 2006 and renamed it Fresh and Famous Foods Inc. By then, ChowKing had 342 stores in the Philippines. From 2006 to 2008, ChowKing invested Philippine peso 270 million in a modernization program which redeveloped their noodle building and increased the automation for the food production lines of their two commissaries, located in Muntinlupa. The commissaries also act as warehouses and distribution centers. In August 2010, ChowKing was rebranded with a new logo and slogan, Tikman ang Gitagumpalit, Taste Success. In December 2023, the Department of Labor and Employment in Davao City were prompted to inspect a local ChowKing after one of their employees posted a viral TikTok. In it, she said that she had go door to door, looking for customers to meet her daily quota. She also had to pay her own transportation fares. Social media users criticized ChowKing, with some claiming that this was not an isolated case. For an expansion, the ChowKing locations as of 2024 In 1996, ChowKing opened its first overseas location in San Diego, California. Both Quan and ChowKing had unfulfilled plans in the following decade to expand to Europe and China. 3 years later, it entered the Indonesian market, opening two stores in the capital city of Jakarta. In 2004, ChowKing opened its first two stores in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. By 2008, ChowKing had over 400 stores within the Philippines, Indonesia, United States, and the Middle East. In Dubai, ChowKing's commissary supplied 10 stores. Citation needed. In 2011, Jollibee acquired control over the franchised operations of ChowKing USA, later on giving the full ownership to JFC. They also gave 25% ownership to JFC Co. Inc. ChowKing has also expanded to the Middle East. In February 2014, ChowKing had 19 stores in the UAE, 5 in Qatar, and 2 in Oman. Tradeline LLC's Ahmed Lafir opened the UAE's first ChowKing in April 2003. The country's locations are far more spacious, since they cater mostly to expatriate Filipinos. ChowKing UAE soon added more Filipino home-style dishes, such as bulalo and kare-kare to its menu.